Hey guys, so my name is Andrew. This is my first time using this. So yeah, please bear with me. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna be doing a Let's Play of Pokemon Red version. Let me go ahead and turn the sound up. See if it works. I don't know. I have earbuds in, so I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. So, options. Okay, I guess new game then. Alright, so let's try to rearrange this stuff so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Alright, let's see. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Alright, what is... yeah, so... I'm not gonna go through all this mess. I mean, it's... most of you've probably played these games countless times. And by the way, yeah, I have to kind of look up every now and then because I'm on Venice Boardwalk. So... there we go. Okay, first, what is your name? Well, I'm going to go with my usual of Andreas, which is Andrew in Greek. So, alright, now, this is Oak's grandson. Typically goes by the name of either Blue or Gary or who the fuck knows. Anyway, so, by the way, fair warning to everybody, if you don't like my language, too bad. You don't have to watch, because I'm gonna be saying a lot of words that people might consider profanity, but I don't care because I'm using it to express myself. So, just thought I'd put that out there. So, let's see, my rival's name, and just because I feel like being that person, just because I feel like being that guy, I'm putting my rival's name as Asshole. I know, cliche, I don't care. So, yeah, okay, dreams and adventures await you, that's right, okay. Anyway, now. So, first off, go to the computer. And by the way, I'm not necessarily doing a full walkthrough because I don't got time for that. So, I'm gonna be basically playing it how I normally would. Now, you know what? I'm about to turn this sound off, and I'm gonna do like I normally do, which is fast forward it. Because that's just so much easier. Save. That's just so much easier. So, now. Okay, Professor Oak's not here. Okay, so. Oh, there he is. Where the hell did he come from? I don't know. Anyway, something I've been wondering for years. So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, there's 3 Pokeballs, used to be a serious trainer, blah, 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 yeah, impatient ass Gary, I don't care. Alright, now, for the sake of my Let's Play, I'm gonna go with my normal water type, because water type's just the best, everyone knows. Now, I'm gonna go with... I think I'm gonna name him Super Soak. I would say I would do Super Soaker, but there's not enough room for that. So, Super Soak it is. Now, okay. Yep, he takes Bulbasaur, of course. That's no surprise. Because he gets the Pokemon that's supposedly strong against yours. So yeah. Alright, so I'm about to beat the living dog shit out of him, and I'm not gonna care. And he's gonna whine and complain about it, and then say that I'm a weakling. I don't know. I guess it's just Gary for you. Anyway. But, yeah, wow, that is the easiest battle with Gary I've ever had. And I've had some pretty easy fights with Gary. Shit. Okay, now that that's over and done with, save it. I like to save a lot because, well, let's just say I know what it's like to lose a bunch of progress and then, you know, I'm fucked. But anyway, so, this guy will give you a free potion. That's helpful. Very helpful. That means less I have to spend on potions later. Now, so, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who haven't played Pokemon, let me give you the rundown of the basic rules, okay? Basically, number one, you get a max of you have what's called a Pokemon party. You get 6 Pokemon that you can have in your party at any given time. Now, if you have 6 Pokemon in your party, and if you have 6 Pokemon in your party and you catch another one, it goes to something called the PC, which is this thing over here. Now, if you can see, I actually will have to do a walkthrough to a point for those who may never have played this but want to. Anyway, by the way, I'm using an emulator called My OldBoy GBC, and it's really, really awesome. By the way, it comes in very handy. Now I had to purchase. You have to purchase the full version if you want to get the full experience. So, but it's very, very cheap. Like only like $2 or $3, maybe. But anyway. So, someone's PC, that's where you get your Pokemon withdrawal, deposit, release, change box. Now, you have, let's see, 12 Pokemon boxes in Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Blue. Now, each game, each generation, it's a different amount, but for this generation, first gen, it's 12. Now, there's limit of 20 Pokemon to each box. So you can only have a max of 240 Pokemon in your PC at any given time. If you have more than that, you're fucked. Or if you try to get more than that, good luck with that one, because that ain't happening. So, now to explain the Andreas's PC, or whatever your trainer's name, PC, item storage system. Hence the name. That's where you deposit or withdraw items or toss items from your PC when your bag gets too full. Now, in this generation of Pokemon games, you actually you can only have 20 items in your bag at any given time. Or let me rephrase that, 20 types of items. Now, let's say you have 5 rare candies and let's say 6 Pokeballs. That doesn't count as 11 items. That counts as 2 items. So you can have, because they're different items, they're different types of items. So you can have 20 types of items at any given time in your bag. Now, let me go over this. Now, just keep in mind, we're missing one option in this list that we'll get to pretty shortly. Now, Pokemon. So, this is where your party is listed. Your Pokemon party is listed. Like I said, you get to hold 6 Pokemon in your party at any given time. Or up to 6, rather. Next thing, item. This is your bag. This is basically your item bag. Okay, this is your trainer card. What it does, it shows you your trainer's name. Sorry about the sudden music. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so it also shows you your money, how long you have been playing the game, or in that specific file, and then how many badges you have. Now, as you can see, as of right now, the 1 through 8 has people's heads, head profiles on it. When you obtain a badge from beating a gym leader, whichever gym leader is associated with that number, then that face is replaced with a symbol of some kind. Now, save, obviously, that's a given. Options, you get, I need to actually change that to fast speed. You can change 3 different settings on this game. Text speed, how fast do you want your text to go? Let's see, battle animation, basically, when you attack in a battle, it shows an animation to show off the attack. You can tell the game whether you want that animation to play or not. Now, battle style, shift means after you defeat a Pokemon, you can switch. You are given the option to switch out. If it's on set, however, you are not given that option. So you're basically stuck with whatever Pokemon you beat your opponent's last Pokemon with, and until you actually manually switch out. Now, I gotta sit down. Okay, so now that that's all taken care of, we're in what's called the Poke Center. What that does, what you can do there is heal your Pokemon. There's also something else you can do. You can also trade and battle other people. Trade with and battle other people. If you are linked via, if it's an emulator, that's a whole other story. But if you're actually using an actual Game Boy, you have to have what's called a link cable. These days, they're very hard to come by, I will admit. Probably, I don't know for sure. But now, this other building right here is called the Pokemart. Basically, you can go in there to, what's this? You can basically go in here to basically get, to buy items. Whether Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with, or healing items, or whatever the case may be. Now, basically, what this Pokemon clerk asked me to do is take this parcel to Professor Oak. So, I have to go back down here to Pallet Town, which is the town we started in, our hometown in this game. And we have to go to Oak's lab and deliver it to him. Now, it seems to like you a lot. You seem to be telling as a Pokemon trainer. I know. What, you have something for me? Andreas delivered Oak's parcel. This is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thank you. There's asshole again. Gramps, what did you call me for? Alright, I have a request of you two. On the desk there is my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data. Okay, you've seen it caught. I'm gonna fly through this and I'll explain this in a moment. Okay. Now, to explain that whole ordeal, basically what he gave us was a Pokédex. Now, what a Pokédex is, what it does is it's basically this high-tech encyclopedia, as he calls it, that basically shows you information about Pokemon that you've seen or Pokemon that you've caught. Now, if you've seen it, it will give you almost nothing. Now, if you've caught it, however, you get the full entry of the Pokédex for that Pokemon. Now, that was the missing option. Now, let me show you how this works. Okay, so for example, to show what I just was talking about, let's say we go to Bulbasaur, okay, and we haven't caught him, okay, so height, we don't know, weight, we don't know. All we know is its number, its name, what it looks like, and what type of Pokemon it is. It's a grass poison type. So just to let you know, the seed, it's a seed Pokemon, but its actual like elemental type is grass and poison. Now, however, if you go to say Squirtle, okay, which is my Pokemon, see how it shows you everything. It shows you the number, the name, the image, the type of Pokemon it is, a tiny turtle Pokemon. Now keep in mind, it doesn't tell you the elemental type, which is water. It's a water type Pokemon. Now, height is 1 foot 8 inches, weight is 20 pounds. Description says, after birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell, powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Now, I'm not going to be reading every single I'm not going to be reading every fucking thing. I'm not going to be reading all the fucking entries. I'm not going to go through all that shit. That's boring. I know. No, I'm not doing it. So, now, the bullshit asshole was talking about was he was going to go to his sister to get a town map. Now, I would suggest you go to his sister to do the same fucking thing, because she gives you a town map. Tells you that he's just, basically, she's telling you that he's being an asshole, and then she gives you a town map. Now, that you will find in your items. Let me move that up here. That you will find in your items. Use. Now, if you use it, you have to use it to be able to look at it. That's the point. You can basically view all the names of the cities and the routes and the caves and whatnot. So, now let me explain potions, since I have those up. What potions do is it heals 20 HP from your Pokemon, up to 20 HP. Now, let's say my Super Soak has 16 HP left, and I use a potion. It just heals that extra 8. You don't get an extra however many. For obvious reasons. That would be ridiculous. Now, now that we got the town map, we go back up here. We go back up to Viridian City, which is the town we got that parcel for oak from. And of course, I'm just battling while I'm walking. So let's see. Another reason why I don't want to play music is because I want to be able to be heard without having to yell. And you know, I'm using a phone, so it's not always the best it's not always the easiest with the music and whatnot to be able to hear anything else. So that's another reason why I'm not putting music on. Now, let's see here. So we have no Pokeballs, so I'm going to buy some of those. I'm gonna buy 5 of those. Now notice how we can't buy any potions yet, so I would suggest stocking up on antidotes especially right now, and some paralyzed heals. Now, burn heals you can wait on. Personally, I would suggest waiting on them because, well, there's no point in having them right now because you don't need them right now. Now, go up here to Route 2. Now that you have now that we have Pokeballs, I can start catching some Pokemon. Okay. Now, I don't know. I'm not gonna catch Weedle right now. However, one Pokemon I am gonna catch, however, appears on Route 1, which is this route right here. Not this one. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and hopefully I can find the damn thing. Shit. There it is, Pidgey. Alright. So, Pidgey is a flying and normal type. But it eventually evolves into a very quite a powerful Pokemon. Plus, it can learn Fly. But anyway, that's something I'll get to another time. Now, now that I have that Pidgey, I'm gonna train it up a little bit. So, let's see. There we go. Okay. Now, let me see how many. Okay, let me explain this. Stats. Alright, so there's 5 different stats for Pokemon. There's HP in this generation. There's HP, there's attack, defense, speed, and special. Now, HP, obviously, that's the amount of health you have. Attack, that's the physical attack damage you can do. Defense is the physical stamina, I guess. How many hits you can take before you die, basically, before you get knocked out, basically. Speed, that's pretty obvious, pretty self-explanatory. Now, special attack or special. Basically, in this generation, it's combination of special attack and special defense. It changes in the second generation with gold, silver, and crystal. But for now, with red, blue, and yellow, you have to deal with both combined. Now, as far as special goes, basically there's what's called special attacks. Things like tackle and takedown and stuff like that, those are physical attacks. Because you're using your physical body or your Pokemon's using its physical body strength to attack. What special attacks are basically ranged attacks in a way, partly. So basically, that's the best way I can really explain it. I don't know really how much better to explain it. Sorry, I'm at the skate park. I might have to move again. Anyway, so on this screen, you'll find the name of the Pokemon, the image of the Pokemon again, the level of the Pokemon, the HP, the attack, defense, speed, and special, either the one type or two types that it has, and a Pokemon only has one or two types. And then, let's see. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. So, then it also has an ID number. Now, what that is, I don't really understand the whole, ID number thing. I never really paid much attention to that because there's really no point in it, honestly. And then, of course, the OT is the original trainer, which basically means who originally owned this Pokemon. That's basically it. Now, next screen is how many experience points you have that Pokemon has obtained from the start of level 2. From birth, in a way. How many experience points it has to obtain before it levels up to the next level, its number, and its attacks. Now, a Pokemon can have up to 4 attacks at any given time. If you get a 5th attack, you have to choose between the new attack and one of the old attacks. And so choose wisely. That's all I gotta say about that. Now, that's all on that. Now I'm gonna go heal. Now with these videos, I think what I'm gonna do with this Let's Play, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be doing a lot of training off screen, and on screen I'm going to be doing a lot of the most of the story related stuff, like getting through different places, so on and so forth, So, now, one thing I wanted to show y'all is a secret hidden potion. Right there in that tree. Just click A on that tree and there you go. Now, if you go over here, there's only so far you can go in this direction right now. But, ooh, Nidoran. Oh, shit. That's actually pretty fucking rare in this game. They're pretty common in Pokemon Yellow, but in Pokemon Red, they're actually pretty fucking rare. So I'm shocked. Now, one good thing about Nidoran and Nidoran male and Nidoran female is that at level 12, they learn an attack called Double Kick. It is a fighting type attack, and it really extremely helps against the first gym leader. Now, that comes in handy in Pokemon Red or Pokemon Yellow. We have to start with Pikachu. But it really only comes in handy in Red and Blue if you start with Charmander. And even if you start with Charmander, if you raise him high enough to a high enough level, you can just fucking use Ember and just still do some pretty hefty damage. Now, if you're using Charmander, I would suggest, however, that you get your hands on a Nidoran. Either male or female, or if you can find both somehow, do it. And then train them up to level 12, because I'm telling you right now, that will make a world of difference. Now, okay, so, let's see. You saw Pidgey, let's see, alright, so, now, Nidoran males starting attacks are Leer and Tackle. It learns some other moves coming up pretty shortly, but yeah, for now it just knows those. So, now, alright, so after this fight, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with the story. I'm gonna put Super Soak up front. Alright, so I'm hitting at about 30 minutes for this video. So, honestly, I think here's what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do some leveling up off screen and call this and calling into this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Red. Now, next time we will be going through, next episode we will be going through Viridian Forest. Now, that can be very difficult, a very difficult forest to get through. There's some hidden items that I want to point out and that kind of thing. So, also, I might show off some glitches. I'm not sure yet. Throughout the game, there are some glitches that really come in handy. So I might decide to go ahead and do that. I'm not sure yet. So, but anyway, for now, my name is Andrew, and that is episode 1 of Let's Play Pokemon Red. Y'all have a wonderful evening or day or wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next episode.